Lou, mute your thing. Here we go.
Hi, welcome to today's bite-sized session. Today we're going to be covering what we call nurturing ourselves, because as parents we do so much for everybody else, but do we ever consider ourselves? So nurturing ourselves can be difficult. If you have low self-esteem, you think, I don't deserve to have my needs met. I expect other people to meet my needs, or I'm so busy meeting everybody else's needs, I don't even have time to consider nurturing myself. But over time, it will lead to resentment. Because if you had healthy self-esteem, you think, do you know what, it's my responsibility to nurture myself. It's myself that is important. And so on a daily basis, I'm going to treat myself to something. And it could be simple things, small things like having a bath with bubbles and candles around the bath. It could be listening to some music or just having a bit of time out to read a book. Because those who value themselves with small treats cope with the demands of parenting more positively. And parenting can be, it can be one of the most demanding jobs there is. But to enjoy it, then we need to think about our own well-being. And the idea that taking time for ourselves is not selfish, it's important, because as well as praising and appreciating others, it's important that we actually praise and appreciate ourselves daily. And we can't continually look after other people if we don't even consider giving something back to ourselves. And if you think about it, looking after ourselves is not selfish. Others benefit from the time that we take for ourselves because it helps us to cope better with with our needs, and being able to cope with parenting more effectively. And if you think about it, consider people who go on planes, those passenger safety procedures that we're talking about. On a plane, they'll advise the adult to put their oxygen mask on first, because if you fail to do this, then you won't be able to look after other people because you'd been conscious. So imagine we were made up as a jug of water, representing ourselves on a daily basis. And we get up and we get the kids prepared for school. We make the lunch boxes. We give a bit of water out for going shopping, a bit out for the cooking, doing the school run. If you got a dog, walking the dog. It's endless, giving out kind words all day, or giving them that listening ear all day, until at one point you're going to run out of water, and you can't pour from an empty jug. And we can't indefinitely meet other people's needs without meeting our own. And what about you? Think of ways that you can look after yourself, give yourself small treats, enjoy time with the family, nurture yourself on a daily basis. And this could be a small treat or a large treat. And there are possible ways that you could do this to nurture yourself, such as 6 categories that we're going to talk about. And the first category could be spiritual, going out, enjoying nature, looking at the beauty of it. It could be religion, could be meditation, or you could be on the physical side, could be going for a walk, could be sports, could be yoga, dancing, gardening, or even aerobics or massage. Or maybe intellectually, could be where you just like to read a magazine or a book, or actually listen to music or the radio, or do some type of evening class that you enjoy. And there's the creative, the one where if you have flowers in the house, flower arranging in the house, making things, arts and craft, could be new hairstyles, makeup, or it could be the emotional, and that could be chatting with a good friend, having a laugh, crying, sharing, helping. And there's the social, although quite difficult of late due to the COVID-19. Normally it would be going out to parties, it could be toddlers groups, days out, family outings, but at least in this category you can still phone a friend and talk to them. And if you look at each category, the first letter in each category actually spells out a word itself, and it's called spices. And nurturing ourselves spices up our lives. And as our children grow up, they can learn that while we will be often often available to meet their needs, we do need to meet our own as well. And it is important for them to respect others and other people's needs. So by nurturing ourselves, we're actually helping them too. But importantly, we're also showing them that it is a good thing to do, so that they won't grow up thinking it's selfish to look after themselves or actually feeling guilty when they do. Thank you so much for listening to today's bite-sized sessions. Please have a look at other bite-sized sessions that are available, and please look after yourselves. Take good care.